Let's read a story. Let's read this one. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Harold finds a friend. Oh, look. Harold's in his bedroom and it's at night. Harold couldn't sleep. He wanted to play, but he had no one to play with. He decided to play with his stuffed dog, Lilac. He threw a rubber ball across the room. Lilac didn't chase the ball. Lilac didn't bring the ball back. She couldn't. Lilac was just a stuffed animal. Harold wanted a real dog, so he picked up his purple crayon and set off on an adventure. Harold drew a path and started on his way. Oh, look, he's in the path and he just drew a rubber ball and he threw it. He drew a rubber ball. It was perfect for playing catch. Harold threw the ball and it bounced away. Lilac caught the ball. She brought it to Harold. Oh, look at that. Harold's hugging Lilac. Isn't that beautiful? Harold tossed the ball again. Once more, Lilac chased after it. At last, Harold had a dog who would like to play catch. Lilac was good at tricks, too. A dog who does tricks deserves a reward. So Harold drew a big box of dog biscuits. After each trick, Harold gave Lilac a biscuit. Good dog, he said. But Lilac was impatient. She jumped onto Harold's lap. She grabbed the box of biscuits and started digging a hole. Lilac was trying to bury the box. She kicked dirt into the air and it covered Harold from head to toe. Look, there's Lilac. She's digging a hole, and as she uses her feet to kick the dirt up, it's landing on Harold, on his head and on his feet. Harold told Lilac to stop. She looked sad. Her feelings were hurt. Lilac ran away. Harold was alone again. He decided to wait for Lilac to come back. He was tired, so he drew a chair. See the chair? This is the chair he drew right here. He's a good artist. Harold waited for a long time. He grew bored. Then he had an idea. He'd draw a new friend. Harold drew a large round bowl. Then he drew a plump goldfish. But the fish didn't want to play. It just wanted to swim in circles. So Harold drew a big dog. The dog sat down, rolled over, and fell asleep. A sleeping dog isn't any fun, thought Harold. Harold drew a very peppy dog. Harold drew a ball and threw it. But instead of bringing it back, the dog played with the ball all by itself. You see, there's the dog, and he's got the ball on his nose, and he's playing with it. And there's Harold. He's just looking and watching, but he doesn't get to play. This dog was no fun. Lilac was a good friend, and even when she misbehaved, Harold had to find her. so he drew a lighthouse. He climbed the stairs to the highest point. He followed the path of the light and looked in every direction. Finally, he spotted Lilac. Harold rushed to Lilac. Harold patted her happily. Lilac wagged her tail. She was happy too. Harold drew another ball. He threw it for Lilac again and again until they were tired. Look, they're tired. They're leaning against each other. That's a lot of ball playing. Harold and Lilac rested. Then it was time to go home. Harold reached up and drew his bedroom window around the moon. Harold was back in his bedroom. Harold slipped into bed. He was happy to be home with his good friend Lilac. As he curled up with Lilac, Harold's purple crayon dropped to the floor, and he dropped off to sleep. Isn't that nice? You know, when you have a good friend, you can't get them upset at you. You have to have patience with them. Because when you lose a good friend, it's hard to replace them. See you later till we read again.